This video is a collaboration with Opera Vision. It is a very cool platform on which you can find many operas for free, either on their YouTube channel or on their website. Isn't that nice? Trouble in Tahiti is an opera by Leonard
Bernstein.
A guy who composed many beautiful things, including West Side Story. Hello, beautiful man. I appreciate you, I honor you, and I respect your work. Not only did he compose the music of this opera, but he also wrote the libretto, the text, and he wrote it all during his honeymoon. What a good way to start your married life. This opera is actually quite short. It only lasts around 40 to 45 minutes, which is like an episode of Desperate Housewives or Mad Men or Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Well, they're all valuable programs that all talk about the same topic, which is housewives' despair. But just so you know, you can switch one of these TV shows to a full opera on that topic. The opera starts like this.
Morning sun kisses the windows, kisses the walls, kisses the windows, kisses the walls of the little white house, kisses the doorknob, kisses the roof, kisses the doorknob and pretty red roof of the little white house in Scarsdale.
I swear, it's an opera. So the opera starts on a very nice little trio who sings a song about how life is superb in the suburb. And well, the two main characters of the opera are in fact a suburban couple from the 50s. I can already feel the drama. They start fighting over breakfast. She suspects that he has an affair with his secretary.
Everyone knows that you and Miss Brown
You mean my secretary?
to talk of the town.
Me and Miss Brown.
How original. Dina reminds the husband that their son has a leading role in a school play tonight and that they really have to go. The role of the son, by the way, is inspired from Bernstein's childhood. Sam says that he cannot go because he has a handball tournament. So they fight a bit more, and as Sam leaves for work, Dina asks him for some money to pay her therapist. He makes fun of her and he leaves. Dina is now at her therapist and she tells him about a dream that she had. She was in a garden full of weeds that she couldn't get out of. Well, now this just looks like a carrot. Until she heard a man's voice singing,
There is a garden, come with me, come with me.
This voice was telling her about a beautiful garden, a quiet place. At the same time, Sam is calling his secretary into his office, and he asks her if he ever made a move on her. Did I ever sexually harass you in your workplace? Never, right? So she mentions an event, saying like, well, it kind of happened. And he's like, oh shoot, I forgot about that. Please pretend it just never happened. Ladies and gentlemen, a man of the 50s. They both get out on the street and by chance they run into each other. And they both lie to each other saying that they're busy and so they cannot have lunch together. Where in fact they're both gonna eat alone. Now there's a beautiful duet between them where they both reflect on why would they lie rather than spend an hour with each other. To change her mind, Dina went to the movies.
What a terrible, awful movie!
And saw a picture called Trouble in Tahiti.
Trouble in Tahiti, indeed.
So she starts describing this blockbuster that sounds very stupid.
There's a legend. If a princess marry white man and reign for that day, then the white man shall be sacrificed without delay.
It's a very funny aria, especially when the trio joins in as she starts remembering the theme song of the movie that she liked.
Island magic with the one.
Even the orchestra is dancing.
Island magic.
So Sam is about to go home and he sings, I have to, have to, have to, have to, have to, have to.
I have to, have to, have to go in.
The couple starts talking over dinner. At some point, Sam asks his wife how was the kids' school play, and she admits that she didn't go either. Instead of facing their problems, Sam suggests that they go to the movies to go see Trouble in Tahiti.
How about it?
Sure. Why not? Anything.
Even though she just saw it a few hours before. They both wonder how they can go back to this feeling of love for each other.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Even though it's an opera, it's a very modern story. And the music is very cool. Also, Bernstein wrote a sequel called The Quiet Place. Will they fall in love again? Are they gonna get a divorce? What's happening in the sequel? Spoiler alert, she dies. Ta-na-na-na.